Gong hei fa choi in Cantonese, that is Happy New Year, good luck. Chúc mừng năm mới, Vietnamese, Happy New Year. And I wanted to tell you a little story about the sacredness of this lucky envelope. For those of y'all that don't know, this is called a laisi in Chinese. And a laisi, people that are married, in the Chinese culture during the Lunar New Year, which falls this year on February 17th, they give these red envelopes with money in it. And it's just not money for you to save. The idea is the money for you to spend on things that bring you joy now. And that joy for me was saved for 2 years. And I wanted to tell you a special story, my Lacey Penny Loafer story, and I believe everybody has a Penny Loafer story. Of course, the blinds open up for me for the sun to come through. But I'll tell you this story. When I was 10 years old, I lived in South Sacramento. We were on government-assisted housing. And I saw these penny loafers at Florin Mall, which was probably like quarter-mile walk from my home in South Sac. And for 2 years, I saved up money, all my lycees, to buy these chic penny loafers. They were shiny maroon penny loafers, and I was obsessed with them. And I remember going to buy them, and I was 10, and I paired them with the love that my family gave me. I paired them with these amazing trousers. They were 3/4 length in my head, but really they were just high waters. And they were given to me by my brothers because we were poor and we wore hand-me-downs. All my clothes were hand-me-downs. And my grandmother, with her arthritic hands, she would knit this hand-knitted, beautiful beige cable knit V-neck, sleeveless sweater. And my mom's DIY perm. Back in the 80s, y'all, you remember, my mom was did nails and she was a beautician, she did hair, so she curled my hair and I paired it with that outfit, and I decided to wear it without socks because I just thought that it was so chic to wear them without socks because my ankles were showing. And I remember looking into the broken mirror on the door, the cracked mirror, and I tucked one of the curls behind my ears. And I was like, oh, so chic. And I was so happy. I wore them to school. And I strutted. I couldn't wait to show and tell. Back in the day, there was, you would skip around the class and show off your new whatever, shoes or a book or whatever for show and tell. So I skipped around, showed her my shoes, and then recess came, and all the names and the trauma. Faggot, girly boy, weird. Your hair's fucked up. Those are girl shoes. Your pants are too short. And I walked home barefoot because I threw away those penny loafers. And I walked away from my sure-footed fabulousness. And I think, I was just, remember thinking, it was cold because February here in Sacramento is cold. And so my feet were cold, but I was like, oh God, thank God it's not hot because, Sacramento gets up to like 110, 100, now 120 likely because of global warming. But I walked away from my sure-footed fabulousness, and I never told anybody for 35 years. So when I was 45, I got this calling to go to Paris. And I don't know why. Asian families, we grew up poor, refugees. We left Vietnam. My family gave up their successful business and everything. We ended up with $4 in our pockets, and we lived in South Sac in the trailer park when we first came here. And my parents were always like, save money, ingrained in me. don't buy flowers, even though they made me happy as I was an adult. And now I would buy flowers all the time or cut them from my garden now. But I felt so guilty and I didn't know why. But I left my job. I left my 17-year-old relationship that was crumbling. We weren't congruent anymore. I had this childhood home that I renovated because of my style, because of my interior design and the style in which I spoke. I got all this money and I just went to Paris and searched for what I had lost. And what had come out from it was this book. I thought it was going to be on elevating your style and spirit on any budget because of my interior design, and I worked with so many people that had money and that, had all the things, title, money and everything, but money doesn't buy style. And so I was teaching people how to really tap in and tune in as their style medium back into their true, what made them excited, so that their insides match their outside, because I believe that the place around you mirrors the space outside of you. So chaotic home, chaotic spirit, chaotic internally. And so I went on this adventure to find what I had lost. And the book was supposed to be on interior design, how to elevate your style and spirit on any budget, but it transformed into the design of your interior, how to re-love and reclaim your true self. And this book was for my 10-year-old boy. And I love that the neighbors over there, they're playing. It's perfect soundtrack. Thanks guys for the soundtrack. But when you hide, you can't find your tribe. So step in the light. Do not walk away from your sure-footed fabulousness. There's a reason why we were born into these bodies, given our own unique style signatures. And it's a gift that we are supposed to give to the world. Because if we don't give this gift to others, it's so heavy. It's so much lighter, because sharing is caring. And it does become this heavy burden. So I hope that these messages that are transmitted, that are coming through, that are downloaded through me and transmitted through you, inspires you not to be a walking algorithm. It inspires you to step out of this conditioned space and place and unlearn all the things that are not meant for you, and to follow that North Star, that thing that makes you unique and special. And how do you find your glimmers? There's so many ways that I'm working on ways to kind of organize it and share with you. But I'll share with you a couple things. One is to be still and silent. 10 deep breaths in the morning, if that's all the time you have. Or curate 20 minutes if you can a day to just be still. And feel those things that make you so excited. Because that excitement, that curiosity, that is what I call my GP Tuan, my GPT, and you have one too. And you are unique. Y-O-U, capital Y, capital O, capital U, unique. And it is your responsibility to bear this music, to hold this music and to hone it, to hold these words if you're a wordsmith, to sculpt art, to write, or to use your voice and talk, and then share it with the world. That's what's happening this year. 2026 was the year of the snake, my year. And in the weird note, by the way, in Chinese culture, the year of your zodiac sign, the animal sign, is the hardest year for you. It's a challenging year. And I used to think, well, that's fucked up. But actually it isn't, because every year we're supposed to elevate and refine ourselves. So last year, the word was shedding, because every year I have a word of shedding, and it's shedding for all of us, right? Because we all have snakes in our lives, because I'm the snake sign. And this year is the year of the fire horse. It's the year of my digital but soul brother, Elton, says it's a year of revolution. If you look at what's going on, all the systems, all the psychics for years have said it's going to crumble, it's going to crumble. Look what's happening in politics. The systems are crumbling. And now we as individuals have the power. It might not seem like it, but there's a power in this transformation, this transmutation, these divine downloads, and these things that are coming through and that will live on forever beyond my life in this digital plane. And there's this industrial revolution that happened, right? Farmers and people lost their jobs. There's the, there's all these, like, the TV took over and radio back in the day. And then now it's a digital revolution. And I love what Elton said. I've had a lot of talks behind the scenes because I have not wanted to come out and share this. I'm like, oh, I bought into the narratives of like, oh, social media, oh, digital, oh, AI, oh, it's so crazy. But that's the revolution. And as Elton said, and I've talked to I've shared conversations with my friend Jen, who worked at Meta and worked with all the higher ups there and all that, and she's on her own spiritual journey, and we're on it together. But we were talking about this digital revolution, and might I add, digital renaissance. And it's so powerful because the spirit part is coming through. It's all of the human design. The human design kept coming up again and again and again this month for me, from many people from all different realms of my life. It is the astrology, it's numerology. It's why I've been so interested and curious about the past lives and souls and cycles and all these things that I've been studying for like ages, since my teens. And now I'm 48. I just turned 48. Okay, Aquarius, Capricorn cusp. But now's the time to not be scared, to upload what you want to upload, your words, your heart, your art, your craft, what's in your heart. And so many people, artist friends of mine, they're like, oh, with what's happening in Iran, oh, what's happening in America, oh, ICE, oh, all these things. It's like, I don't feel like I matter, my voice matters. And that, don't get me wrong, I was there, I had several winters. A lot of people were like, we haven't heard from you. People have been telling me, oh, I want to hear. Well, friends from all around the world have recently said, oh, you need Substack. And, Elton, whom I had just met digitally here, was like, dude, your voice is amazing. You should do podcasts. And then I was just at this book magic retreat, and that's what people were telling me. Your voice is amazing. You should do an audiobook and all the things. And I'll do all those things when it feels aligned. But if you're feeling stuck in the muck and the yuck, and fuck, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Do you. Now is the time to use your light in these dark times. So if you're a healer, you're a musician, you're an interior designer, show me the beauty. I need to see that in my algorithm. And do not be a walking algorithm. Anytime you see a woman in the fashion industry that's a dear friend of mine and kind of my fairy godmother, who's really well known in the design and fashion industry, she told me, Tuan, you are an original. Do not look to social media for your inspiration on designing homes and people's bodies. Do not. And just like we each have an individual fingerprint, not even twins have the same fingerprint. You're special. And this woman told me, fairy god style mother, was like, you are an original. Do not look on social media to copy other people and follow the trends, because that shit is 2 to 3 years old by the time it hits your phone. So you do you, boo. You do you, and let's lift and gift and shift each other. I believe in you, so you do you. And happy Chinese New Year. Follow your star. Remember, we are made out of star stuff. We are stars, shining and glimmering. Together we make up the cosmos. There's actually star dust in us. And since we're stars, why should we ever, on this round earth, be in square shapes? That makes no sense, right? These squares, they want us to be wearing the same shit as everybody so that they can make money. They want us to design our homes the same so we can try to fit in and be like everyone and belong, quote unquote, faux belong, like faux fur. I love me some faux fur, but don't get me wrong. But we're made out of stars, so I don't want to be in that box and just check out whatever fucking box that you want me to check. So this year is your year. This year is my year. It is the year of the fire horse. Imagine I'm having this impression of a beautiful white horse with fire wings and a gold mane. Cheers. Gong hei, fa choi, chúc mừng năm mới.